Welcome, I'm the Math Farmer. In this video, we shall discuss rationalization of a surd. Yes, rationalization of a surd. Yes, you know that surds are irrational numbers. Surds are irrational numbers. Yes, that is square roots of non-perfect square numbers. Square root of non-perfect square numbers. Now, when they ask you to rationalize a particular surd, that means what they're asking you is to make the denominator, yes, the denominator to be what? Rational. What it means is that make sure you remove square roots. And we don't want to see any square root in the denominator of that given expression. Now, you know this is a fraction. We have the numerator and we have what? The denominator. In the numerator here, what we have here is just 1. And denominator here, what we have here is what? 2 plus root what? 2. So is this denominator we're interested in? They say we should make it to remove this root here. Our interest is to make sure that there is no what? Square root in the denominator here. Now, for us to do this, you have to conjugate the denominator. Conjugate the denominator. Yes, conjugate. And when I say conjugate, what it means is that you have to change this sign to what? Negative. Yes, this is positive sign here. We change it to what? Negative. Had it been negative we have here, we change it to what? Positive. That's conjugation. If you don't understand, you can go to my previous video where I discuss conjugate of surds. Now, if you now change this sign to positive, now use whatever you have as the conjugate there to multiply both the numerator and what? The denominator. Look at what I mean by that. So now we have when we now conjugate this, what we are going to get is when we conjugate this, we get 2 minus root what? 2. So what it means, the conjugate of positive will be what? Negative. So now use it to multiply both the numerator and what? Denominator. So now I'm using it to multiply both up and down. So what we have there is this all divided by the same thing, the conjugate of this. That's what I mean. Whatever you have as the denominator here, conjugate it, then change the sign. If it's positive, change it to negative. If it's negative, change it to what? Positive. And you use it to multiply both the numerator and what? The denominator here. So now you can see what I did here. I will multiply it. So now, moving again, what we are going to have here, this is something as 1 multiplying 2 minus root what? 2. All divided. We have this here. 2 plus root what? 2 multiplying 2 minus root 2 here. So now what this implies is that we are going to expand. Normally 1 times 2 here is 2. 1 times root 2 here is root 2. All divided. Yes. When you are trying to multiply these two expressions, we know you give a difference of 2 squares based on a conjugate of surds. You don't have to waste your time. Just use the first number here to multiply the first number here. You can watch 2 times 2 here is 4. Is 4. Then use the second number to multiply this again. That is root 2 multiply minus root 2. We have what? Root 2 squared. Then moving again, what we have on top here is 2 minus root what? 2 all divided. What we have here is 4 minus. In mathematics, square, we cancel out square root, leaving us with what? 2 here. So what we are going to have here is 2 minus root what? 2 all divided by 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 will give us what? 2. So this is when you rationalize this, you're going to give us this. And you can still go further to divide both the terms on top by 2. We can still do this, have it this way, separating the term. 2, collect your own 2, then root 2, collect your own 2. So 2 will cancel out to leaving us with 1 minus root 2 divided by 2. So when we rationalize this, it's going to give us this. I told you when we started that rationalization means make sure in the denominator there is no square root there. Make sure in the denominator there is no what? Square root there. And we have achieved our aim. There is no square root here. That means we have rationalized. So I've made the denominator to the what? Rational number. So if you actually understand what we did here, I'm leaving this for you to attempt it. Try this, and send your answer in the comment box. Try this second one and send your answer in the comment box. Thank you for watching. Do well to follow my social media pages on Facebook, Math Farmer, Instagram, Math Farmer, TikTok, Math Farmer. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Math Farmer. Don't forget that this video is proudly powered by USA Tutorial Center. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you next time.